Hi, I'm John Papour, Director of Instruction at the Jim McLean Golf School at Red Ledges in Heber City, Utah. And right now I'm going to talk about a shot that plagues many amateur golfers. It's the dreaded S word, the shank on either a chip, a pitch, or in this case a 60-yard wedge shot. Very common mistake, very common problem, but yet a very simple solution. And today I'm going to talk about the key thing to remember if this shot plagues you is balance. Balance is the key. What we want to do is start with a good balance position at address, which means good spine tilt with your rear end back behind your heels to counterbalance that spine tilt. Now if we feel balance right underneath our shoelaces here at address, and we're on the center of the club face at address, then what we want to do is return to that position at impact. The old shank, the old howser rocket, comes from when you simply move your weight closer to the toes throughout this shot, or move your rear end closer to the golf ball. When I do that, you can see what happens is now I've introduced the hosel to this shot, and that ball goes dead right. So a good drill that I have my students do is to use these Dynadiscs and get them to set up and feel what good balance is in their address position. And now you can see if I'm well balanced, I'm going to have my feet pretty stable and parallel to the ground. If I've got my weight too far out towards my toes, now you can see my toes are jamming towards the ground. If I've got my weight too far towards my heels, now you can see I'm falling over backwards. So what we want to do is have good balance at address and feel what good balance is. And basically, like I said, that's going to be weight right underneath your shoelaces. Now if we can start there, then what we want to do is return there at impact. So keeping our rear end back behind our heels while we hit this shot is going to be critical to remaining in balance through this shot. So you can see I'm going to make a couple rehearsal swings, and what I want to do is really feel what good balance is at impact. That's keeping my rear end back and my left hip moving back behind my left heel at impact. If you do that, you're going to return the club back to the ball on the sweet spot and take that hosel right out of play. So let me show you what that means. I'm going to be in good address position, good balance position at address, my rear end back, and the ball's right on the center of the club. Now what I want to do is return that position at impact to where my rear end staying back and my left hip is rotating around my left ankle. If I do that, I'm guaranteed to return the club back on the sweet spot. So you can see, hold your follow-through position. You can see I was in great balance on the way through, not fighting out towards my toes, and definitely not towards my heels either. Try that if you hit that dreaded shank shot, and you'll clear it in no time flat.